Load of questions coming on Twitter. We'll keep it clean, Harry. So let's start with Adrian Pomfret, who says, do you think you could have taken the Spurs any further if you'd stayed?
Oh, for sure. I thought that last season there, I thought we could have gone on and won the league at Christmas time. I just felt we were looking to get a striker in, and I felt the future for the club was fantastic, and they still have got a great future. I'm a big fan of the present manager. But, I do, certainly. Why not? I think we had the players, and that was a good team. It was an exciting team to watch. People like Kyle Walker had come in, young players. Danny Rose, I always felt Danny Rose could go on and be England left back. And he's developed now. And them kids were there. I mean, Harry Kane, we always thought Harry Kane was going to be a top player. You know, it wasn't suddenly like Harry Kane's appeared and we loaned him out, same as we loaned lots of players out over the years, and for me the loan system is the greatest system in the world to go and get people playing football. You know, when I was at West Ham, as Matty would say, I loaned Rio out, I loaned Frank out to Swansea, Defoe went to Bournemouth, they all went out on loan, Carrick went to Swindon, and so we loaned Harry out to get experience, the same as Andros Townsend, but I think we always felt that, and there's a kid there, for me, Andros Townsend, I think he's a fantastic talent, and he was coming through, and I still think he's got a great future. So I think Tottenham look in great shape at the moment.
That Tottenham side that you had, would you say that over the course of your career in management that was the best team you've had it be in charge of? Or
yeah, it would have to be. Yeah, I would say that the Portsmouth team. We had some fantastic players in the end at Portsmouth as well. When we finished up with people like Glenn Johnson, David James, Glenn Johnson, Sol Campbell, Sylvain Distin, Lassana Diarra, Kanu was an amazing player, Sully Montari. It was a good group, and but the Tottenham team, I felt the football we played, and it's interesting, Ian Adrian, just talking about the fixtures tonight. Young boys of Bern playing tonight. We, playing Everton. We went their first game in the Champions League, having in the qualifying stage, and we were 3-0 down at Young Boys of Bern, and I thought all the hard work from last year to qualify, and suddenly I stood on that touchline, it was all drifting away, 3-0. I thought, and to be fair, they looked like they were going to beat us 6. They were murdering us. We couldn't handle the AstroTurf at all. We trained the night before, and I had a nasty feeling. There were so many players complaining about their footwear. They couldn't stand up. They didn't feel comfortable. They went to the sports shop, bought different shoes, bought different trainers, and I just thought, oh my God, we're in trouble here. But we managed to come back and get a couple of goals back, and then batter them at home, lucky enough. But no, that was a great team. I felt we could have gone on and only got better.
So what happened then in that? I remember doing a show in that January. Me and Goffey did a show, and we thought that, because everybody was saying the top two, one of them is going to win the title, and we were saying, well, actually, if Spurs get the right players in January, they could have a title push. But you actually ended up going the other way. So were you distracted by England at that stage, or were you let down in the transfer?
No, we didn't. We ended up taking the two players. I took Louis Saha on a free transfer at Everton. No disrespect, Louis Saha had been a good player, but he wasn't going to, but I needed another body. I needed a front man, and that was the situation we was in. It was a difficult. If we'd have gone out and invested then. Listen, I spoke to players, Adrian. I spent 4 hours in the hotel, in hotel rooms all over the world trying to sign good players, Hazard. I was with Hazard in Paris, sitting there 4 hours I spent with him, wanted to come to Tottenham. The deal dragged on, didn't quite happen. The goalkeeper, Courtois, we had him for next to nothing when he was 17, and that is another deal that dragged on forever, and we didn't get it over the line. He should have been at Tottenham. So I think if we'd have bought one or two players in at that time that we could have got, then, I think Tottenham could have gone on and really at that time, I felt we had a team capable of winning the league. I really did.
So were you not backed by the board then?
It was difficult. It was, you're talking about spending big money, and, I think the Hazard deal, it dragged on too long. It was a deal that should have been done. Managers don't do transfer deals. They're done at a different level. They're done by chief executives to chief executive or whoever does the deals.
Managers
used to, yeah. But now you just identify the player and you hope that the club will manage to do it. it's not always easy to get the deals done. You're relying on other people to get them over the line for you.
Did you find that frustrating as a manager, how things changed? You know, when you were in total control, you had control of all the football affairs, and all of a sudden, by maybe, you know,
yeah, but I suppose
now,
the thing was, mate, I was working lower down then in a different level. You know, where you buy. I had 9 years at Bournemouth, where if the team that won the league for me at Bournemouth, I think we spent 50 grand on the whole team. So it was a different ball game. You know, I think when you're dealing in big finance, you know, it's better, I think, now to have people who understand, the chief executives, whoever, you know, the finances that are involved. You need people who know what they're doing.